Winnipeg is filled with a long shot, and Kakinen the save. He'll hold on. We're just 7 seconds into the first period, and Bob, just listening to Rob Brown there on the end of the pregame show, the importance of evaluation at this time of the year.
Well, absolutely. One of the battles that's probably in place here is fourth line center Noah Philp, Blaine Peterson, James Hamlin, and Derek Ryan all in the lineup tonight.
Off the drop, tuck to the left wing point. Deneen put it off the end boards, looking for the ricochet in front, which is exactly what he got. And it's back to the blue line where Warner will keep it in. Savoy on the right wing boards, trying to start the cycle to get it down to Philp. It's broken up. Connor will get it out. Give it to Velarde. He's into the Oilers zone to Scheifele. Back to Velarde. His one-timer off of Warner. It goes wide. Scheifele centering pass. Gets caught up in skates. Comes to the blue line. Sam Bertle rip a shot. The first save made by Stuart Skinner on that riser. And Warner go across the Deneen inside the Oilers zone through the middle. And it was Philp able to play that puck to the neutral zone. Sam Bertle right back in with it. Deneen had the OT game winner against Winnipeg in the Oilers' first preseason game inside his own end. To Max Warner up the right wing, rips a pass. It goes past Janmark, and that's an icing call against the Oilers. Minute 2 gone here in a scoreless first period.
Well, Max Warner was by far Edmonton's best defenseman in the rookie tournament, but that shouldn't be a surprise. He was the only drafted Oilers defense prospect or signed Oilers defense prospect that was there. He's probably a couple years away, maybe a year and a half away. Deneen had a very strong first preseason game against the Jets, set up a goal and scored the game winner in overtime.
One mark to keep it in on the left wing point for the Jets. Goes it behind the Oiler net. Warner over to Deneen. Through the middle, got it out to center ice. Miller right back in with it to Lowry, left side centering pass through the slot. In from the right point was Miller to keep it in for Winnipeg. To Lowry, his pass, and that went off a leg, and Skinner had to steer it aside. Connor Brown will get it out for Edmonton. Lowry right back in, coming down the right wing, drives down the right side. Can't get a pass in front of the net as Emberson had cut him off, and it goes in behind the goal. Anderson Dolan back to the blue line. To Morrissey across to DeMello. His shot, that's tipped just wide of the Edmonton net. Niederreiter flies it right back to the blue line, and it's Morrissey on the left wing. And up against the left wing boards, it does come loose. Emberson for Edmonton. On the left side, giving the puck up to O'Reilly, and he's able to flip it down into the Jet zone. Oilers make a quick change to scoreless here in the first. Just over 2 minutes gone here at the Canada Life Center in Winnipeg. Mello at his own blue line for the Jets. Up the left wing to Nemesnikov. Pasted against the boards by Emberson. Puck comes free in behind the net. Derek Ryan gets back there. His backhand up the left wing. Skating onto it. Hamblin, he gets tripped up. Penalty comes. Makes it 1-0 for Winnipeg. Just inside his own blue line is Max Warner and Cam Deneen off the left wing boards and out. Center ice is Scheifele, but on the head pass, so we get the whistle.
Well, that was a tough sequence for the Oilers. I mean, Emerson, like the thought process with the forwards there was he was going to stay on and he was going to have an open right point to make a play, and he tried to get a quick change in, and then the Oilers kind of like the Americans blew a baton exchange in the 4x100, the Oilers blew a line change. And it created chaos, and they never really got recalibrated.
Starting up ice, the center is Miller for the Jets. Rim it into the Oilers zone. Scheifele brings it off the right wing boards. You want to go back to the point. That goes off of Janmark, and Brown will bring it out on the right side for Edmonton. Into the right corner. Miller chases after it for the Jets. Janmark in on the forecheck. Let's get poked up the boards in from the blue line. And keeping that in was Carrick. So Janmark, only for a moment. Kyle Connor will get it out through the middle of center ice. Velarde backhands it into the Oilers zone. It's played right back out. Here's Connor Brown down the right side into the Jet zone. Little button hook towards the right wing boards. Into the corner for Carrick. He'll take it behind the net. He'll bring it in front and save me by Kakinen. Nifty little play by Connor Carrick.
CY put up some decent numbers last year in the American Hockey League.
Pass through the middle. Oilers caught on the offside. Yeah, Carrick with 34 points with Coachella Valley in the AHL.
Excellent team. Coached by Dan Bilesman, who we will see Saturday with the Seattle Kraken at Rogers Place.
Went to the Calder Cup finals, lost in the finals for 2 years in a row.
To Todd Nelson and Hershey. former Oilers head coach.
Yeah. Emberson and center ice for Edmonton on the right. Rims the puck, goes to the left, Pionk. And behind his net, right in front of it, there's the puck to Gustafson. Up the right wing for Ford. Pinching up is Kulak for Edmonton. Puck gets kicked free. It's over on the left side to Sandberg. He'll dump it in, then it just went away. Went up over the glass and over the mesh, somehow between the mesh and the glass, and left the playing surface. They'll do a face-off at center ice. 10:26 to go in the first. 1-0 Jets on the goal by Nikolai Ehlers. Ehlers about to step into his 10th year here with the Winnipeg Jets. Made no mistake. Good setup by Nemesnikov. Sandberg in his own blue line. Pionk now on the left for Gustafson at center. Off the boards and in. Back to the left wing corner. Ford gets checked. Emberson around the right wing for Savoy. Savoy will get the puck to the blue line. He'll put it to the middle. Gustafson's going to bring it back in for the Jets. He'll go into the left wing corner with Emberson. Comes free to Phil. Finds some room on the left to Kulak. Across to his partner, Emberson. Emberson up the right wing off the skate of Savoy. It goes into the Jet zone. Oilers will make some changes. The Sandberg went through the middle to Lowry, and now at the left side, Anita Ryder to the net. The shot and the save made by Skinner. Mark along the left wing boards. Anita Ryder to the left wing corner for Lowry. Back to the point. One mark. Across to his partner, Miller, now on the right wing. Anita Ryder will turn, he'll shoot it. Lots of traffic, doesn't get through. Anderson Dolan goes in behind the Edmonton net for the Jets. The right wing corner for Lowry. Adam Lowry will bring it up to the blue line. It's passed to the left point, comes out of the zone. Jets hold on to the puck, but have to regroup. Back into his own end is Colin Miller. He'll take it in behind his own net. Both teams will make changes. Miller holds onto it in behind the goal. 9 minutes to go here in the first. 1-0 Winnipeg. On the left wing for Lambert. Off the boards and in. Ehlers after it. Wanted to center it. Went off of Hoffenmeyer. Up the right wing. Puck cleared out. Brown to the middle for Yanmar. Off the left wing boards. It goes into the Jet zone. Nemesnikov in behind his net to Morrissey. Now up the left wing and bringing it out is Lambert. To Ehlers. Trying to return pass to Lambert. And he can't get control. Kulak will take it behind the net for Emberson in the right corner. Up the left wing for O'Reilly. Through the middle, the pass to Brown into the Jets end, but caught by Morrissey. Puck gets to the left wing corner of the Jet zone. O'Reilly is in there. Puck goes to the middle of the ice, and it's Nemesnikov. Leaving it on the left to Ehlers. He'll clear it out. Emberson just inside the Edmonton blue line. They're waiting out the top of the circle. Got it out, Scheifele right back in though for Winnipeg. Into the left corner, centering pass off of Kyle Connor. Back to the point, and Pionk is shot, and that one doesn't get through. Gets to the right corner in the Oilers zone. It's Connor. Trying to get it loose from Max Warren. Flipped up, doesn't get out. Now through the middle, it's Ryan, who will get it out. Left wing, give that to Carrick, he'll dump it in. Goes deep into the Jets end, 1-0. Winnipeg leading. Pass comes out front. Good save made by Kakinen. A quick shot by James Hamblin trying to go up high. Hit Kakinen in the right shoulder. Deneen back into his own end with it. Forced to the end boards by Velarde. Now up the left side. To Phil. They'll cut to the middle. Give it to Savoy. Went off his skate though. Cleared out by Lundmark at the center ice for Gustafson. He'll shoot it in. Skinner out of the net to play it. Left wing corner to Hoffenmeyer. Now to Savoy. With the center ice. Back in is Miller. Miller dropping it. The shot and the save made by Skinner off of Rasmus Kupari. He'll hold on to it. We'll take a break. 6:59 to go in the first. 1-0 Jets lead the Oilers from the Canada Life Center here in Winnipeg. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Going head-to-head quite a bit against Mark Scheifele in this game.
They're in the face-off circle now to the left of Stuart Skinner. Kyle Connor gets the puck, goes in behind the net, dished it in front, picked off by Phil. He'll get checked. It goes right off of Stuart Skinner. And the puck in behind the Edmonton net. Velarde on the right wing, out to Scheifele. Is shot just wide. And it goes out of play.
Well, Noah made a real good defensive play to make the strip, but then he turned the puck over. Got to manage it a little bit better there. Point blank opportunity. Shifley having a little conversation, Stu Skinner.
He's on to the right.
There's a chance Shifley makes the Four Nations team. It's got to be in the mix.
Got to be in the mix. Got to be in the conversation, I would think. Emerson to the inboards. Right corner, now up in the air, bounces it out. To Mello, pass to Velarde, into the Oiler end on the right wing. Dodges the hit from Emerson, centering pass, broken up by Kulak, and it goes in behind the Oiler net. O'Reilly back there with Connor right on him. Now over to Shifley on the left wing, up to the blue line. To Morrissey, he'll walk in, he'll shoot it, saved by Skinner, he'll hold on, it's underneath him. And Skinner was able to find it. I think, Velarde got caught with a stick or something in front of the net.
Of course, you remember LA in the playoffs 2 years ago. Velarde got credit for an overtime winner on a puck that was knocked down by eye stick. The officials missed.
Boy, Emerson got him, trying to tie him up in front of the net. Yep. And got away with the one. He's off to the right of Skinner. Wade Peterson to take the draw against Brad Lambert. The left wing point, it goes to Sandberg. Left wing side. Lambert to the middle, and getting his stick on it was Peterson. The puck comes out to center ice. Lambert on the left wing. He's able to steer it in. Skinner will come out, play it, roll it to the boards. Lambert to the blue line for Sandberg. He'll go across to Pionk. Now to Nemesnikov. Cross ice to Lambert. Brings it up the left side, shoved down to the ice by Warner. Gets back up. Griffith on him, and it is jammed out to center. Stepping up is Denis to dump it into the Jet zone. Goes in behind the net. 5.5 going first. 1-0. Winnipeg leads. Goal by Nikolai Ehlers. Puck cleared out. Carrick's going to turn it up for Edmonton. Through the middle off the stick of Peterson. It goes deep into the Jet zone. Lundmark out from behind his goal. Left side to Niederreiter. Makes the way through center to Lundmark. Shoots it in. Skinner stopping it. Rimming it. Miller in from the point. Kept it in for Winnipeg. Derek Ryan to James Hamlin. Now to Hoffenmeyer. He'll get it out. Pass for him. A little far for him. It goes into the Jet zone. Lundmark to Niederreiter. Forced behind the goal by Ryan. Drop the puck to Miller. And he'll skate out for Winnipeg, right through the middle, left side now to Niederreiter, into the Oiler end. He'll take the angle shot, just glances off the arm of Skinner. Carrick into the corner, able to reverse to Hoffenmeyer. His pass picked off by Moore, the angle shot, just touched with off the arm of Skinner. Carrick into Joel, he'll get it out. Now to Savoy, he's got Phil with him. In over the jet line, the pass to Phil, put it on net and Kakin in the save. Back to the right wing point, Emberson. Cross ice to Kulak, blasts his shot, and that one hits somebody in front of the net.
Phil, but it dead footed him.
Cleared out. Emerson has to go in behind his goal. Trying to get away from Katari. The right wing for Savoy. Spoil get it out. For Kajula. Go to blue line to Emerson. Take his time. Lewis switching forwards. Emerson up the right wing. Pass through the middle. It's off the stick of Janmark into the Jet zone. Cleared out to center ice. Warner will take it back into his own end. Right wing to O'Reilly. Right wing boards for Brown. Pionk was in front of him though. Off the go to Velarde. Side his own end at the left wing to Sandberg. He's to pull it off the left wing boards. We'll find Shifley at his own blue line. Now back through the middle. And it's Pionk to Kyle Connor, into the Oiler end, to the middle to Shifley, forced to the right back to Connor, and shot, and a pad save made by Skinner. Connor with it again on the left wing, off the left wing boards, dances to the middle, couldn't get a shot away, and the puck cleared out by Connor Brown. 3 minutes to go in the first, 1-0 Jets. Preseason action here at the Canada Life Centre in Winnipeg. Puck dumped into the Edmonton zone. Warner to Carrick. Carrick up the left wing. Out of Peterson. Little move at center ice. Gains the center ice line. Dumps it in. Miller behind his net. Over to the left for the right for Oilers, and he'll come out trying to gain speed at the Edmonton blue line. Lost the puck. Peterson. In front of the Edmonton goal. You're up to center ice to Seth Griffith. Had a Carrick. He'll play it across to Young. Will get a shot. Not a lot on it. Stick save made by Kakinen, and it is chopped up into the air. Looks like it hit the mesh, and we get the whistle. We will take a break. 1-0. Jets lead the Oilers. We have 2:15 to go here in the first period from Canada Life Center in Winnipeg. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Over the last decade at Canada Life Center in Winnipeg, 1-0. Jets lead. 2:15 to go in this first period. Oilers have had a few opportunities.
Yeah, they have. They've all been in tight.
Yeah.
Two chances point blank on the power play, both set up by Noah Philp, and then Savoy with a real nice little touch pass to Philp, but it was kind of right out of room on the play.
Face off in the Jet zone. Morrissey to Niederreiter. Out of the middle to Mello, and then off of Lowry, able to dump it in. Kulak will shovel it up the right side. Morrissey's going to pinch in. Ryan will get it out for Edmonton. Pick it to Hamblin. And the Edmonton product will put it off the right wing boards and into the Jet zone. Ryan recovering. Left wing to Hamblin. Now around to the right point. Emberson has to come in from the right side. Give it to Hoffman. The right wing boards. Emberson to Hamblin. He's looking for Ryan and went through his skates, and Kakinen will have to hold on to it at the side of the net with 1:39 to go here in this opening period. Jets scoring 7:49 into the game. It was Oilers from Nemesnikov.
Adam Lowry's a big, tough, physical man. I mean, he's fought Ryan Reeves in his career before, and he just buried Emerson with a finishing hit there. Take a number. These two teams play the first regular season game.
October 9th, Wednesday night. It'll be a charged up Rogers Place, won't it? Can't wait. It's at the Jets blue line. Scheifele slowly into his own end. Across to Pion. Now up the left wing to Connor. Into the Oilers zone. Try to go cross ice. Hits Kajula. Goes to the end boards. The right wing Savoy will get it out. Connor across to Pion. Out of Sandberg. Stepping up was Savoy. Puck goes to Kyle Connor. Into the Oiler end. He'll shoot it. Blockered away by Skinner. Connor's trying to take it free on the left wing for the Jets. Does get it out. It hits Scheifele. He'll go in behind the Edmonton net. We're into the last minute of this first period. 1-0 Jets lead. Philp up the right wing for Warner. Out of Savoy. Directed in. Kakinen has to play it. Give it to Lundmark. Now over to Miller. 40 seconds to go in the period. Miller stops in behind the Winnipeg net. He'll come out left wing to Lundmark. Up the left wing side. Ford did not touch it. That's icing against Winnipeg. 29 seconds to go here in this first period. Face-off will be to the left. The goaltender, Capo Kakinen. Kakinen played in San Jose last year, then traded to New Jersey. Got 37 games total over the course of last year. 6th year now in the NHL for Kakinen.
Devils, of course, have Jacob Markstrom now, so I think they've answered their goaltending issues.
Yes.
They had some injuries on defense last year that undermined them, but they couldn't get any stops early in the year.
Carrick on the point, winds up, shoots it. Kakinen the save. There was a rebound, but it was jammed out of the zone by Lundmark. Carrick up the right wing for Edmonton off the stick of Connor Brown. Miller will go in behind the net. 12 seconds to go in the period. Miller to the blue line, kept in by Matthias Janmark. It's a stick lifted by Ford. Can't get it out. It's in the left wing corner. 3 seconds to go in the period. Ford will hold on to it. Period ends. Oilers down 1-0 after 20 minutes of play. Bob, what'd you see from the Oilers in that first 20?
Well, they had some chances. They were in tight. They didn't have a lot of time and space out there relative to the makeup of the two lineups. I thought that was a pretty decent first period for Edmonton. I mean, Winnipeg's got, again, by my count, the Oilers have got a total of 6 players that we expect to see at opening night on October the 9th, and the Jets Well, they got 15 NHL regulars in their lineup tonight, so they got a little bit deeper team going. But I thought a pretty solid period, all things considered, for Edmonton.
Yeah, I would say had some opportunity. Kakinen had to make some saves. Stuart Skinner, his first action here in the preseason, he had to be sharp in that first period. There was a few looks in close, a few point-blank looks for the Jets in that first period. And Skinner looked up to speed. As the Oilers down 1-0 here after 20, Canada Life Center in Winnipeg. Oilers still with 4 preseason games to go after this before the regular season opener on Wednesday, October 9th versus Winnipeg.
Oilers did make some moves today, Cam, as you know. A couple goaltenders on their way down to AHL, but we'll get to that momentarily. We got Matt Savoy downstairs. Matt, it's Bob Stauffer and Cam Moon. Just an overall assessment. Your line had some opportunities, but your thoughts in that first period?
Staying closer in the defensive zone, but
Matt, how has it been for you so far through training camp and the first part of the preseason? How do you think it's gone for you?
well, it's been great. I played a lot of hockey in the last 4 days, and it's been my third game in a row. So just taking the experience for what it is, and trying to have the as good of a camp as I can. And I think I started a little bit slow in the rookie tournament there, just get my feet under me, but I feel really good in these preseason games, and just looking to build on it.
Okay, Matt, thanks for doing this.
Thanks, Matt.
Thank you.
All right, there was Matt Savoy, Oiler forward here. We're after 20 minutes.
So we're talking about the Edmonton Oilers, and we should mention that they sent some guys down to juniors a couple days ago and returned some players there, and there has been some movement with the hockey club. By the way, in case you're wondering, being returned to junior on Tuesday was goaltender Nathaniel Day. Connor Clackenberg, who I think you and me developed a bit of appreciation
We
for.
like him.
I like the, William Nickel can skate. He's smart. Donald Wakely's going to go back to the OHL as well. Today, the Oilers, 5 players that are in American League deals, so technically they are released from their PTOs. They will report to Bakersfield. That's Jasper Weatherby, Brett Brochu, who's a goaltender, Connor Corcoran, a defenseman, Alex Kanek-Liepert, who's a hard-nosed, tough defenseman / forward, and Cam Wright. And then 4 players that are on NHL deals are going on to Bakersfield as well. Goaltender Connor Unger, Jaden Grube, Matvey Petrov, and James Stefan. So those are the transactions of the day. Decent period from Edmonton. 3 or 4 really good saves from Skinner, a couple good saves from Kakinen. Jets lead 1-0.
That's where we are. We're through 20 here at the Canada Life Center. Ehlers the goal scorer. 1-0 the Jets lead. Bryn Griffiths and Rob Brown. They've got the intermission for you when we come back. From Winnipeg, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
From your home to the ice rink, ATCO Energy is there. As the official energy provider of Rogers Place, we're also proud partners of the Edmonton Oilers. ATCO Energy, powering your place. Customers are free to purchase natural gas services or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822. Stay connected with your community and enjoy the latest updates and exclusive access to concerts and events by becoming a 630 CHED Insider. Don't miss out on a single moment.
Sign up now at 630ched.com
And click on CHED Insider Newsletter to become a vital part of Edmonton's premier news and talk community. 630 CHED, Edmonton's news, today's talk.
where Edmonton stays informed and entertained.
Today and every day. At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Now over to Scheifele on the left wing, up to the blue line. To Morris, he'll walk in, he'll shoot it, saved by Skinner. He'll hold on, it's underneath him.
Well, there you go. Stuart Skinner, kind of busy in that first period. No denying that. The shots on goal, 12-8 favored by the Winnipeg Jets. The Highlight Zone, that's it. Brought to you by Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos with 3 great locations, Edmonton, St. Albert, and right next to the Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the Winter Zone. Brent Griffiths along with Ron Brown. We are here at Studio B at the 630 Ched Studios in the southeast portion of the city of Edmonton. You know what? That was a pretty solid period by the younger squad over the veteran squad. Once again, we talked earlier, Rob, about the fact that, you know what, veterans, if the going gets tough, it's preseason, so they can kind of chill a little bit. But the young guys showed some gumption, and hey, led by the veteran between the pipes, Skinner was pretty solid that period.
Well, I think a couple saves early in the period by Stuart Skinner kind of settled the team down. If Winnipeg scores a couple early and all of a sudden this young group is chasing, it just becomes a much tougher night for them.
Yeah.
The players aren't silly. They know that looking at the two lineups that they would be massive underdogs in this game. Seeing a lot of these players are minor league players that have watched the Winnipeg Jets and these star players play over the last couple of years. So there probably was a little bit of nervousness coming into the game, but I thought a couple saves by Skinner. Then the Oilers started pushing a little bit more. They said, all right, we can create chances here. We can force turnovers, and they did. And the Oilers, I believe, got better as the period went on. Having said all of that, the skill level of the Winnipeg Jets created the best chances in that period, and they were able to capitalize on one.
And for the Oilers, quite the period for Connor Carrick. We were watching. He was all over the place. It was fun to watch.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about Carrick, but he would be further down the depth chart for the Oilers. But in this first period, he jumped up in the plays. He was physical when he had to. Had a couple of good scoring chances. There's one where he comes from behind the net and took the puck to the net. Like, it was a nice goal-scoring opportunity, and you're like, oh, okay, well, that's pretty good. Didn't see that coming from this players. Everyone wants to be noticed, and noticed for different reasons. Some players are trying to move up in the lineup. Some players are trying to make the lineup, and others are just looking to be counted on as a depth player at some time during the series, or during the season. Carrick had a nice first 20 minutes, and of all of the Oilers in that period, probably the most noticeable.
Matt Savoy was just talking with the guys. 3 preseason games already. He's getting a shot. They're getting a really good look at him.
Well, they made the big trade for him.
Yep.
He's a kid that was a top 10 pick in the NHL draft a couple of years ago. High upside. He's had a fantastic junior career. They want to see what they got in this trade. Is it someone that they can start the season with? Can he fit in on the fourth line? He's a guy that, if there's an injury to a top 9 player, is he capable of coming up and playing that kind of role? I've known Matt Savoy since he was in grade 4. He's been in our academy in St. Albert. He and his brother Carter. Matt Savoy's greatest attribute is his work ethic. It never stops.
It's game on at City Ford.
Ford employee pricing is ending soon. You pay what City Ford employees pay on over 500 new and used vehicles. Save up to $16,000 with employee pricing discounts. Plus, take advantage of finance rates as low as 1.99%. Score employee pricing on your new or used Ford today and spin and win a TV, Costco card, iPad, even a trip to Vegas. Visit City Ford on the St. Albert Trail. MIC is a leader in medical imaging and the official medical imaging provider to the Edmonton Oilers. Make MIC your choice. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, the game doesn't stop for injury. MIC's sports medicine imaging specialists can help you get back in the game with a timely and expert diagnosis. Go where the pros go. For a location near you, visit mic.ca.
You're listening to Oilers Hockey on 630 Ched and on the Radio Player Canada app.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer here at Canada Life Center in Winnipeg. 1-0 Jets lead. We're getting ready for the second period of play. And play that Oilers 50-50. It's presented by Rogers with life-changing jackpots. Tonight's jackpot, it's at $161,000 and climbing. Our next lucky winner could be you. Buy your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/5050. Shots were 12-8 for Winnipeg in that first period. Ehlers, the only goal scorer. Starting it off for Edmonton here in the second. It'll be Connor Brown, Matthias Janmark on the wings, Sam O'Reilly in the middle on the back end. It'll be Dineen and Warner. Scheifele taking the draw for the Jets. We're underway here in the second. It goes to Morrissey. Slide up the left side, off the boards and in. Dineen will go in behind the Edmonton net. Rim won't get out. Scheifele keeping it in. Bump it back to the point. DeMello, a shot kicked out by Skinner. Kept in by Morrissey. Puck comes free, top of the circle. Matthias Janmark will bring it down for Edmonton. Moves to the middle, in over the Jet line. To the middle of the ice, the shot, and Kakkonen kicks it out with a right pad. Kyle Connor off the corner boards, up to Scheifele. Now to Velarde. It's all by himself, so just dump the puck in. Just underway here in the second. 1-0 Jets. Preseason action at the Canada Life Center in Winnipeg. It's tied up for a moment on the end boards inside that Edmonton zone. It's about top of the circle. Nemesnikov to the corner for Velarde. To the left wing point. Sandberg across to Pionk on the right. On the right side to Nemesnikov. Skates across the top. Down the left wing. Gave the puck to Ehlers. Ehlers to the blue line to Sandberg. His shot and his save made by Skinner. The loose puck is cleared out by O'Reilly. Center ice is Lambert for the Jets. Hitting Nemesnikov right in the skate with it. Inside the Edmonton blue line. Dineen to Warner. Now to Derek Ryan. Into the Jet zone. Lambert takes him to the sideboards. Puck behind the goal. Pionk up to the blue line. Kulak pinching in nicely to keep it in. Nemesnikov can't get it out past Hamblin. They give it to Pionk, and he'll go in behind the Jets' goal. Right side to Lambert. To Pionk. Out to the neutral zone. Kulak there for Edmonton. On the left wing for Hoffman. Hoffman will cut to the middle, up the left wing boards. Kulak into the Jets' end from the angle. Stops, passes the one-timer off the outside of the net by Hoffman. Puck along the right side. Niederreiter for Winnipeg. Forced upon the boards by Savoy. Savoy's in the right wing corner. Poked it in behind the net. Sandberg for the Jets. Right wing to Lambert, who will get it out to Niederreiter. Plays it off his skate up to his stick. He'll shoot it. Saved by Skinner. Rebound. Skinner stopped that too. The puck cleared out of the zone. 2.5 gone here in the second. 1-0 Winnipeg leads as Lowry into the Oiler end. Lowry stops on the right wing to the blue line. Miller's shot whistles wide of the Edmonton goal. Lamar keeps it in on the left. Gets into the left wing corner. Niederreiter was tied up. Puck comes free up to the blue line and skating out through the middle for Edmonton is Carrick, and he'll put it off the left wing boards and in. Lundmark being forced back by Philp. Lundmark still right in behind his own net. And it does come free to Kajula to the middle. The shot! Kakkonen, the save. Held on. Seth Griffith got set up in the high slot. Got a good hard shot away and a right pad save by Kakkonen, and he covers it up.
So Griffith has had back-to-back 60-point seasons in the A. I thought last year watching those games, and as you know, Cam, I watched about 2/3 of them, 1/3 of them live, and then the other third of those games on video on demand. And I personally felt at times that the power play ran a little bit too much through Griffith, a little bit too much deference given to him. But he's, in terms of an American League player, and he's on an AHL deal this year, he's always had good offensive instincts. Showed up there, found a good spot, solid save.
Dineen on the left point will shoot it. Goes wide of the Jets net. Off the end glass. Puck along the right wing. DeYoung up against the boards for Edmonton. And Kari will just get it out. Peterson. Force back. Give it to Dineen. Up the left wing. Off of DeYoung and into the Jet zone. Kapari to Morrissey. Over to DeMello on the right corner in his own end. Up the right wing. Off of Ford. Kapari skates onto it, comes down the right, tried to toe drag to the middle, but goes off the end of his stick. And the puck up to the blue line, it comes out. Morrissey, now to Ford, into the Oilers zone on the right side. He'll shoot it off the chest of Skinner. He's going to cover that up, be a face-off in the Oilers zone. 3 minutes, 56 seconds gone in the second. 1-0 Jets lead. Yeah, Seth Griffith, good job to find a bit of a soft zone in the slot for that opportunity.
Probably the best look Edmonton's had all game.
Probably is. Face off to the left of Skinner. Sam O'Reilly will take the draw. He's up against Scheifele. O'Reilly wins it. Down to Kulak. Right wing to Brown. Will go cross ice at center. Emberson got it into the zone, but it's chopped out. Scheifele now, breakaway pass. Here's Connor. He's in all alone. Backhand scores. He goes 5-hole on Skinner. It's 2-0 for the Jets.
Well, unfortunately, Emerson tried to activate. He got caught up the ice. And then Scheifele, one touch to pass through the middle. And Kyle Connor is a 6-time 30-goal scorer. He is an elite finisher in this league. And he's had a career high a couple of years ago of 47 goals and just opened the wickets up. And the Oilers, Stuart Skinner, and slid it home. 2-0 Jets.
That's a nifty play by Kyle Connor. 4:14 into the second period to make it 2-0 for Winnipeg. Puck shot into the Oilers zone. O'Reilly's on the end boards. Free to Emberson. Emberson will get it out. Sandberg tried to clear it, hit Connor Brown. Now Scheifele's cross ice pass off of Brown, but Pionk through the middle to Connor. And it's Connor into the Oilers zone. Goes over to the right wing boards, back up to the top of the circle. To the left wing point for Lundmark. Lundmark will snap a shot. That one hits Velarde, and it goes up over the glass and out of play.
Neil Pionk is a pending unrestricted free agent this year. I got him in a deal. It was a blockbuster for Jacob Trouba. So
they got a pretty good return. Really,
well, I mean, the guy's had 5 straight 30-plus point seasons. He's got a low center of gravity when he hits, and he skates through guys when he hits them. I think he surprises some guys physically. And all day is a top 4 defenseman in this league.
Mark flipped out to center ice. Derek Ryan to Hamblin. Poke it into the corner inside the Jet zone. Hamblin on the end boards. He'll get it out front, but it goes off a stick right to the Jets, and it's Lambert out with it. Lambert along the right boards, taken out by Hoffenmeyer. Penalty coming up to Hoffenmeyer when the Oilers touch it. They do. And it's going to be a cross-check. And Edmonton's about to be shorthanded for the first time in this game.
Oh, that's a penalty. Not much you can say or do about that. Nemenstikov gives him a little shove, like...
Edmonton number 81, 2-minute minor, cross-check.
Pretty afraid to shove him back there.
Yep, yeah, I got knocked down Lambert. They'll go to the box. Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
So last season, Winnipeg, of the 16 teams that made the playoffs, they had the lowest combined special teams totals.
Well, they're 22nd in power play, 21st in PK
and they
in the regular season.
They got their entire first unit on the ice right now.
Connor on the right wing, cross ice, pass goes off of Phil. Ehlers has it left side. Jams it left wing corner. It comes back to Ehlers, now to Morrissey, won't be able to keep it in. Edmonton brings it out, Kajula, now to Philp. Philp in, will shoot it, blocked by Morrissey. Scheifele goes the other way to Connor, now into the Oilers zone on the left wing. Connor to Morrissey, down the right side, in front of the net to Ehlers, across, and the pass and the shot, and it was blocked. His Skinner was down, but Scheifele couldn't get it through. Connor on the right wing boards. Oilers down 2-0 here in the second. Ehlers to Scheifele to Morrissey, right wing. Connor in front of the net and just missed Velarde for the tap in. Right wing is Kyle Connor to the blue line. Morrissey left side to Scheifele, across to Connor, tried to step in, couldn't get a shot, it was poked off the stick. Morrissey keeps it in. Morrissey has it in the middle, right wing. Connor, one-timer, and that one blocked by Kulak. We'll get it up the left wing. Kajula gets it down the ice.
Kulak's likely to see some increased penalty killing time this season in Edmonton.
42 seconds to go in the power play for Winnipeg.
So they have their whole first unit out there. None of the guys that were out in that first grouping will be, other than Kulak, will be killing on a regular basis. But a very good tandem out here right now for Edmonton. Janmark and Brown. They were awesome as the playoffs wore on last year.
Mesnikov into the Oilers zone left wing. Gets caught by Connor Brown. To Janmark, who get it up in the air. Gloved at center by Niederreiter. They'll come into the Oiler end on the right wing. Niederreiter stops on the right wing boards. To the top of the circle, to the blue line to Pionk, to Niederreiter. to the left point for Miller. Penalty over in 5 seconds. Around on the right side to Lambert. Lambert lost it. Puck comes to the line and out. The Oilers able to kill it off. Jets 0 for 1 with a man advantage. 2-0. Winnipeg leads. 7 minutes. 25 seconds gone here in the second period. As Neil Pionk waits in behind the Jets net. 8th year in the NHL for Pionk. Steps out through the middle. Missed Lambert with a pass. Hoffman will dump it back in. It goes to Pionk. Wheels behind his net. Up the right wing, but Derek Ryan takes him to the boards. Lambert, cross ice to Ford. Pinned in front of the Edmonton bench. Gustafsson goes back into his own zone. Behind the net to Pionk, around, but it hits Hamblin. Derek Ryan gets in there as well. Hoffenmeyer in from the left wing point for the Oilers to keep it inside the Jet zone as it goes in behind the net. Colin Miller will bring it out. Miller up the right wing to Ford. One touches it into the Oilers zone. Kulak, only for a moment, went off his stick, and it's Lowry for the Jets. Pinned along the boards by Kulak. Or make that Lane Peterson. We'll give it to Kulak. Now he'll have some room on the right side. We'll get it out to Griffin. Pass picked off by Lowry. He'll dump it in. It's right on net. Skinner steers it to the right wing corner. Hoffenmeyer in behind the Edmonton goal. Up the right wing to Peterson. Across to Kulak. Kulak over center. Snaps the puck in. Gets to the right corner off the stick of Peterson. Lowry will take it behind his goal. Runs into Peterson. Then Peterson, or ran into Griffith. Then Peterson knocked over Lowry. And coming out through the middle is DeMello, left wing. The puck into the Edmonton zone. It gets to the corner. Emberson up against the boards with Anderson Dolan. Goes in behind the Edmonton net. There's Kulak. His pass in behind Griffith. It will go down the ice. That's icing against the Oilers. 10:45 to go in the second period. 2-0. Jets lead. But the Oilers able to kill off that penalty.
He did a decent job of it. I was a little surprised because we saw Hamblin yesterday at practice leave the AHL group and join the NHL group for a couple rotations for PK purposes, but he did not see the ice in that situation. Obviously, you're going to get Janmark and Brown out there. They're going to be a big part of the penalty kill. That's going to be a story for me. Cam, the Oilers have CC killed penalties. Darnay was terrific at it. Those guys are obviously gone, and then Fogle and McLeod as well. No longer part of the equation.
Into the slot. Scheifele with a shot just wide of the Edmonton net. Goes to Connor on the left wing. Another penalty coming up to the Oilers once they touch it. Scheifele has it left side. Top of the circle. Extra attacker on the ice with the delayed penalty. Cross to Connor on the right wing point. Knocked down by DeYoung. And the Oilers touch it. And a slashing call coming up against Edmonton. And going to the box is Brett Kulak. All right. Oilers will be shorthanded when we come back. 10:21 to go in the second. 2-0 Jets lead from Winnipeg here at the Canada Life Center. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. At Sobeys and Safeway. Go in the second. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're here in Winnipeg. Kulak to the box for slashing. Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Face off in the Edmonton zone, and the puck cleared off of Morrissey's glove, then touched by Scheifele. We get the whistle. We get a neutral zone face-off, but the Oilers get shorthanded here for the second time in the game. Jets 0 for 1 with a man advantage.
So since Edmonton won the Memorial Cup in 2014, I don't know if you disagree with me on this. In my opinion, the most talented team not to win that went to the Memorial Cup was the one with Morrissey and Leon Draisaitl on it, Kelowna in 2015 the next year.
That went to overtime. They were in the final.
Yeah, that was a really good team.
Lost to Oshawa.
Leon was the MVP of the tournament. Josh Brown, the captain of Oshawa.
Ehlers back to the point to Morrissey. Now on the left side to Ehlers. Give it to Scheifele. Back to the blue line for Morrissey. To Scheifele off the left wing board, side of the net. And that one just missed his. Velarde tried to one-touch it to Ehlers, but it didn't connect. Puck comes back to the blue line. And Kyle O'Connor will keep it in, come down the right wing, he'll shoot it, saved by Skinner, the rebound, Skinner stopped that too, loose puck, and Skinner able to corral it and hold on with 9:35 to go in this. Jets up 2-0, and Skinner comes up with a big stop. Power play was working it around pretty good. Face-off will be to the left of Skinner.
Shelp out here to take the draw. If he wins the draw and they can ice the puck, he might be coming off for Janmark as Brown's out there with him.
Shots are 21-10 right now in favor of the Jets. Lambert taking the draw against Phil. Phil kicks it to the corner. It's Niederreiter going behind the goal. Left side to Miller, missed them. And it goes off the boards and down the ice.
Philp off, Janmark on.
Pionk to bring it out through the middle to Lambert. Oh, ran into Janmark. Could have been way worse. Puck will go to Pionk and come out through the middle. Right wing to Miller. Off the boards into the Edmonton zone. Carrick on the end boards. Got it around to the point, but Niederreiter has it. Right wing. Down to the right wing corner to Lambert. Back to the blue line. Pionk holds on. Left side to Miller. Waiting. Shooting. Scores. Colin Miller wires one. Glove side on Skinner. Makes it 3-0 for the Jets.
Well, Miller created that because he threw a little bit of a pick on Connor Brown, and Brown couldn't get across. Then Pionk passed through Brown right to Miller, who's always had an offensive dimension. Put up a couple decent offensive seasons when he was in Vegas, and Miller shoots through a screen and beats Skinner to the glove side.
11:08, time of that power play goal. Jets now 1 for 2 with a man advantage. Miller, the goal scorer. Pionk setting it up. Sandberg will dump it in to the Edmonton zone. O'Reilly got it to the end boards as he battles with Lowry. Adam Lowry now with control to the blue line to Pionk. Across to Sandberg. Left side to Niederreiter. To Sandberg, went to shoot it. That's blocked by Savoy. Right side, Pionk in front of the net, just missed. Niederreiter, it's cleared back through the middle. Pionk will drill his shot, and that one doesn't get through. Lots of traffic. Savoy will turn it up, bring it up the right wing. Off the right wing boards and in. It will not be icing as it gets to the right wing corner. Sandberg on the end boards. Savoy in there for Edmonton. It goes over to Pionk on the left. High in the air and out, bouncing puck. Deneen gets it to settle down. Cross to Warner. Up the right wing, but it just goes over the stick of Griffith.
Wow. That should have been icing.
Probably. Puck along the boards inside the Jet zone. Pionk won't get it out. De Jong had kept it in. Ties up against the boards with Gustafson. We'll try the other way. On the left wing point, Deneen will shoot it towards the net off the stick of Kakinen. Puck on the right side. Warner put it through the middle. That goes up into the air to the right wing. Doesn't get out. Peterson got dumped down, and bringing it out for Winnipeg is Gustafson, right side. Kapari floats it towards the net, and that is covered by Skinner. He'll hold on to it. We'll take a break. 7:22 to go here in the second period. 3-0. Jets leading the Oilers. It's preseason action. We're at the Canada Life Center in Winnipeg. This is Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Have you ever thought about what's on the bottom of your sneaker that was jammed up between the grooves, just biding its time and waiting for the perfect moment to dig into your beautiful floor? No? Never thought about that? And you should never have to when you buy flooring made for life at end-of-the-row flooring centers. Right now, save on flooring that's made for spills, pets, and anything that life throws at you. And it looks amazing.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Radio. Microphone
and Bob
property.
Stauffer here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and home payments, no interest for 1 year. 3-0. Jets lead. 7:22 to go in this second period. Connor from Shifley and Pionk here in the second, and then Miller from Pionk and Lambert. That one was on the power play. Ehlers from Nemesnikov in the first period. That's got us to this point. Face off the Edmonton zone to the left of Skinner. Comes through the middle. Hoffman will get it out, put it off the boards, goes into the Jet zone. Ford on the right. Won't get it out. Kept in by Ryan to Hamblin, left corner. behind the net to Hoffman. In front of the goal, he was looking for Ryan. Broken up by Gustafson. Goes back to the point. Hoffenmeyer on the left side. Got it around to the right, and from the right to the point was Carrick. Getting it right off the boards was Kupari. Give it to Miller. Up the right wing. Now to Kupari. Skate into the Oilers zone on the left side. Slow up. One-handed in behind the Edmonton net. Hoffenmeyer ties up with 4. Loose puck to Carrick. Around to Hoffman. Look at it high in the air and out through the neutral zone. Turning it up right at his own blue line. Dylan DeMello. Cross ice pass goes into the offside. Jets have to tag up. Carrick bringing it up for Edmonton. Through the middle. Nobody there. Misses Kakinen with it. So that will be an icing call. I think he was trying to hit the net. But he missed. 6:22 to go here in the second. 3-0 Jets.
Transport tracks at new mono tracks. Audio set.
O'Reilly taking the draw. What do you think of Sam O'Reilly so far?
He's here for his 3rd game.
Yeah.
Kind of grows on you a bit. He doesn't pop, but he's smart. He's on the wrong, on the right side of pucks defensively.
Oilers ice it. Getting some draws.
0.
Yeah.
Be real intriguing to see where he's at a year from now.
Yep, exactly. Going into his 18-year-old year. Last year, his first full year in the OHL with London.
I mean, that's a professionally run organization. It's obviously going to be a top 2-line center there and put up some points, because that team's always been able to score.
They were OHL champs last year.
Should have been Royal Cup champs in one off day.
Saginaw winning as the first team.
Seems to happen a lot in that tournament, doesn't it?
It does once in a while.
Not for Red Deer back in 2016. Sorry, that was London that won that year, right?
That's true. They were good.
Dvorak was centering Marner and Chuck.
Yeah, not a bad line. Well, you saw it. You were there. You came to Red Deer.
Yeah, multiple times.
Connor will bring it in over the Oiler line. Velarde is shot. That one gets blocked. He's in front of it. It's Kulak and up the right wing. Yanmar checked at the Jet blue line. Oilers go offside. It's Pionk up the right wing. With the center ice, he'll dump it in. 3-0 Jets. That took a funny hop off the glass. Skinner was able to keep it out of harm's way. Savoy will get it out now to Kajula. Into the Jet zone on the right side. Sandberg close the gap with him, and Nemesnikov will get it out.
Tab 3 of Audit.
Oh, couldn't get a shot away, and the puck cleared out by Connor Brown.
600. Tab.
Pass up the left wing to Ehlers. He'll come into the Oiler end. Go over to the right wing. On the right side to Lambert, now to Ehlers, and he'll dodge a hit and bring it up the right. Go cross ice to Nemesnikov to the blue line. Lundmark to Nemesnikov. It's shot, and the save made by Skinner. Puck goes to the left wing corner. Lundmark on the point. Off the boards to Brad Lambert. Emberson able to push him off of it and actually knock him down. It's Savoy on the right to Kajula. Back to Savoy as he skates to center. He'll give it back to Kajula. Just missed him.
Guys were at the end of the ship. They had no gas left.
Miller. His pass off the skate of Ehlers. Goes right to Stuart Skinner. The puck to Denis. To Warner up the right wing, got it out to Griffith. He'll drill it into the Jet zone. Kakinen only just slowing it down. Puck off the boards, right to Lowry, and Lowry will bring it out. Off the left wing side, hit a skate, goes into the Oilers zone. Anderson Dolan to Lowry, now out quick shot there by Niederreiter, misses the Edmonton net. DeMello can't keep it in. Lane Peterson will get it out for Edmonton. Up in the air, down the ice, icing the call. 3:49 to go in the second. 3-0 Jets leading the Edmonton Oilers.
Jets with their 3 best defensemen dressed tonight. Morrissey, who is a top 10 defenseman in the league. I think Pionk and DeMello are probably both a little they're guys that maybe some fans underestimate, but the numbers speak for themselves on DeMello. He had an unbelievable season last year.
There's Gustafson off the right wing. The shot and the save made by Skinner after it hit bodies in front. Went right over to the right side to Ford, and Skinner had to be sharp. Puck top of the circle. Doesn't get out. Couple of moves. Kupari to Pionk. He'll walk in. Backhand scores. Pionk in from the point. Makes it 4-0 for the Jets.
Pionk's having a heck of a second period here.
Yeah, Kupari just dishing it to Pionk, cuts to the middle, and a little backhand on the stick side of Skinner.
Seth Griffith had a chance to get the puck up the boards and out of the zone, and unfortunately couldn't do so, and they had a second chance opportunity, and they made the most of it.
16:30 time of the goal for Neil Pionk, who has a goal now to go with 2 assists in this game. Puck dumped into the Jets zone. Lundmark up the boards. Hoffenmeyer able to keep it in for Edmonton. It goes to Hamblin. He'll get it in front of the net, and Kakinen the save off of Derek Ryan. Back to the right wing point. Carrick over to Hoffenmeyer. Oh, shoot it. Blockered away by Kakinen. Penalty coming up to the Jets in front of the net as Miller was tied up with Ryan. It's going to be an interference call. And it looks to me like the Edmonton Oilers are about to go on the power play. When we come back, we'll take a little break. 3:09 to go in the second. 4-0 Jets leading the Oilers from Canada Life Center here in Winnipeg. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Canada app.
4-0 Jets lead the Oilers. 3:09 to go in the second. Edmonton goes on the power play, brought to you by Atco Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Savoy on the left wing. Give it to Dineen to Savoy, left wing corner. Philp back to the blue line to Dineen. Miller off for interference for Winnipeg. Puck up against the boards inside the Jets zone. Kajula is trying to dig it out. It does come out, but it goes to Anderson Dolan. He'll give it to Lowry. To center ice now to Anderson Dolan. In over the line. Across looking for Lowry. And off the stick of Stuart Skinner. Savoy to the middle to Dineen. Tight turn at the Oiler blue line. Boston Edge gets back up. Still has it. Back into his own zone. Around to Philp. Philp to Dineen. 2:23 to go in the second. Oilers down 4-0.
So Philp wins the draw. They don't shoot off their first opportunity. And unfortunately, Savoy's having a tough afternoon here, or even so far.
Julo working to the left wing corner. Nemesnikov. The right side to Kupari. He'll get it down the ice.
Savoy was winning all those little puck battles for himself in Calgary on Monday night. And he's had a few that have gone the opposite direction tonight.
In the middle. Carrick now on the right. Dumped in by Griffith. O'Reilly on the right wing to Griffith. Back to the blue line. Gave it to Carrick to Griffith to the left wing point. Hoffenmeyer will shoot it. Tipped by O'Reilly just wide of the net. Griffith to the right corner. O'Reilly in there. Sandberg in there for the Jets. It'll go right to Kakinen. He'll cover that up. Hold on. Minute 33 to go in the second. 4-0 Jets. 24 seconds left to go in that penalty to Colin Miller.
It's interesting because Chris Knobloch's giving opportunities to guys that are probably headed to Bakersfield. Like, he's not used Kulak on a power play. Kulak ran a power play in Vancouver in the WHL. He's not used Janmark or Brown. Brown played the power play for him in Erie, 13-14 when he led the OHL in scoring. It was Connor McDavid's first full season there.
Lane Peterson wins the draw from Kyle Connor. Puck to the left wing point. Hoffenmeyer down the left side. Shot it off to DeMello. Goes off the outside of the net. O'Reilly recovering it, but his pass goes right to Connor, and he'll bring it out for the Jets. Down the right wing. Into the Edmonton zone. Spins back towards the boards. Makes a couple of moves. Left side to Lowry. Left corner. Lowry protecting the puck against the Edmonton boards. Penalty is over. Oilers 0 for 2 with the man advantage. Puck brought out by Peterson. We're into the last minute here in the second. Peterson into the Jets end right wing corner. Centered it. Nobody there for the Oilers. Ehlers is able to get it out. Up in the air and out. Skating to it. Lambert into the Oilers zone. Brad Lambert towards the net off the stick of Skinner. Ryan out through center ice. Broken up by Morrissey. The Oilers blue line is Kulak. Through the middle, hits the mellow stick, goes up into the air to the right corner of the Jets zone with 30 seconds to go in the period. Back to the point. Emberson, right side. to Janmark, left side. Emberson had to go off his stick, gets it back. Holds on the left wing. In behind the net for Derek Ryan. Runs into Morrissey. Puck comes free to Ehlers. Ehlers up to his own blue. Leaps right back. Poked off his stick by Connor Brown, but it goes to Morrissey. He'll take it behind his net and take the time off the clock as the second period will come to a close. Jets score 3 times here in the second. Kyle Connor, Colin Miller, Neil Pionk. In the first period, it was Nikolai Ehlers to make it 4-0. Shots now 27-13 after 40 minutes of play. So Jets pull away a little bit in that second period. Edmonton had one really good chance that went to Seth Griffith, but Capo Kakinen made a pretty good save.
Yeah.
But
kind of you take a look at the makeup of the two lineups, and some things were going to have to go right for Edmonton to get a positive result. Again, it's about the evaluation in the preseason game, and you can tell because of who they had on the ice in the power play.
They're looking at things.
They're looking at guys, and one of the things that I think frustrates me is when you win a draw.
Moon and Bob Stauffer. We are here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home and home payments, no interest for 1 year. Getting ready for the third period. 4-0. Jets lead the Oilers. Colin Delia into the Edmonton Oiler net for this third period. Played last year with Manitoba in the American Hockey League, so the Jets affiliate club here. Went 11-19-1 in 32 appearances, but he does have 52 games at the NHL level spread out over 5 seasons between Chicago and Vancouver. 19-18-7 in his NHL career, but yes, Colin Delia into the net for Edmonton to start off this third period. It will be Philp, Brown, and Janmark up front. On the back end, Hoffenmeyer and Carrick to start it off. Third period is underway here at the Canada Life Center in Winnipeg. It's great to have you on board, wherever you are, along the Oilers radio network. Puck dumped into the Oilers zone. Rimmed on the right, goes off of Brown. Go down the ice, icing waved off. Janmark comes in there. Bumped on the inboards by DeMello. And Connor brings it out on the left side for the Jets. Left wing to Scheifele, now to Connor. Across to DeMello. Pokes it into the right wing corner of the Edmonton zone. It gets to the inboards. Philp is in there. Hoffenmeyer lost his stick. He gathers it back. Puck comes out. Connor with his shot. Delia has to make his first save. It was a pretty tough one. He got bumped into by DeMello as well. The puck along the boards inside the Edmonton zone. It's about top of the circle. And Velarde will keep it in. Velarde's stick got snatched in half by Philp. Penalty coming up to Edmonton. Puck on the right wing point. DeMello on the right side to Connor. Now it was touched by Edmonton. The Oilers about to be shorthanded. It will be a slashing call going to Noah Philp of the Edmonton Oilers. Third power play of the game for the Jets. Oilers penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
Well, that was a penalty.
Yeah.
He made it count.
There was no denying that that stick got smashed in half. Face off to the left of Delia. As Hamblin will take the draw. Hamblin out on the penalty kill. Actually gets kicked out of the face-off circle. Derek Ryan's in there now. Puck comes back to the blue line. Pionk trying to keep it in. Hamblin right on him. It's kept in. Here's Lambert across to Miller on the left wing. He's about top of the circle. To the middle on the blue line to Pionk. Right wing. Lambert shoots and scores. Brad Lambert off the right side. Goes short side. Solid shot by Lambert. It's a power play goal. Makes it 5-0 for Winnipeg. And Lambert has got a goal to go along with his assist in this game.
Well, Lambert would know Delia, as you know.
Yes, played together in Manitoba last year. And Brad Lambert, the first-round pick of the Jets in 22, makes it 5-0.
But the combination of Derek Ryan and James Hamblin couldn't get the puck out of the zone.
Yep. Puck brought in by Savoy towards the net. That misses. It goes wide of Kakinen. Puck in the left wing corner. Jets now 2 for 3 with a man advantage. Shot and a save by Kakinen. O'Reilly on the right wing. wanted to cycle it. Morrissey broke it up. Morrissey can't get it out. O'Reilly kept it in to Hoffman. Top of the circle it goes. Niederreiter unable to clear it. Oilers able to keep that in. Morrissey will go in behind his net. 5-0 Jets here in the third. There's about 2 minutes into this third period. Niederreiter lost the puck at center ice to Kajula into the Jet zone. Now in front, Dineen, a shot. Kakinen, good save. The puck chopped just wide. Kajula playing back to the point, but Dineen wasn't quite back there yet, and it comes out. Dineen will turn it up. Right wing to Hamblin. Into the right wing corner of the Jets end. Goes in behind the net, over to the left. Back to the blue line. Dineen gets it off the end boards. Takari behind his net to Miller. Miller way up into the air and out to the neutral zone. Hamblin got caught up high. I don't know if there was a puck or the stick that hit him. It goes in on the offside. We get the whistle. 2 minutes, 35 seconds gone here in the third. 5-0 Jets lead. Haven't seen a replay yet. What?
I think it was a trailing stick of a
Winnipeg
player. It was purely accidental. They're having a conversation on it, but I don't think they got it.
Face-off just outside the Oiler blue line. Puck gets between the Jets defensemen. Kakinen. Play go in behind the net, and he'll get it up the left wing. Goes to Gustafsson, and Gustafsson will get it out. Cross ice for Pionk, but it's behind him. DeYoung will get it away from him. Into the Jet zone. Sandberg to the corner. Taken out by Griffin. Peterson gets a loose puck for Edmonton to the right wing point. Carrick will shoot it. Kicked out by Kakinen. Offenmeyer to keep it in. Pionk up to Ford. Out to Gustafsson. Back to Ford. Into the Oilers zone on the right. Offenmeyer just lifted his stick. Stole it. Carrick up the right wing, pass to Griffith, misses him. That's icing against the Oilers. 3:24 gone here in the third. 5-0 Jets lead. It's been Ehlers, Connor, Miller, Pionk, and Lambert here in the third period. The Lambert goal in the third. Jets got one in the first, 3 in the second, 1 here in the third. Face off to the left to Delia. Back to the right wing point. DeMello to Morrissey. On the left wing boards to Scheifele. Back to Morrissey, but Griffith got his stick in the passing lane. It comes out. Lardy right back in with it. Carrick clears it. Now Morrissey up to the blue line to Scheifele, now to Connor. Back to Scheifele, missed him. Janmark behind the Edmonton goal. Right side to Emberson. Through the middle. Off of Peterson. He directed it out. DeMello to Scheifele.
Looks like a little shift here, Philp, between Janmark and Brown.
Janmark on the left wing to Philp. Philp into the Jets zone, and that was offside right at the blue line. So maybe mixing things up here in the third period.
Well, I wonder whether or not they want to see what Philp could do between these two guys and put O'Reilly maybe with a couple more offensive players. Getting a chance to play with Savoy.
We are right now. O'Reilly.
Oh, he's got the blender out totally. Hoffman's with him as well.
Yeah.
Again, it's about evaluation. You should have seen the lineup that Florida and Tampa played an 8-7 game, and by my count, there weren't a combined 12 names, and they must have had the vets there.
Yeah.
Because they would have to play 8 veterans. That's 100 games or more in the NHL, or 30 games last season in the NHL, or a first-round pick this past year. But a lot of farmhands playing in that game, and they had a score fest, 8-7. I would say Edmonton would have dressed a more veteran-laden lineup tonight than those two teams did.
Emberson up the right side to Savoy, comes into the Jet zone, makes a move on Lundmark, but then it's chopped away from him. Nemesnikov will get it out, give it to Ehlers down the right wing, comes in, slows up, shoots it off the arm of Delia.
Fought that off, excellent.
Sure did.
That was optimistic.
Tried to go short side on him. And the penalty is coming up. And the hook is in behind the play. Lambert going to the box. And the Oilers will get their third power play. 0 for 2 with the man advantage. Lambert to the box. Oiler power play brought to you by Atco Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. So we'll see if they can get a little something cooking.
Well, now
on this. See who they're sending out. Lane Peterson over the boards. Peterson, Kajula, Brown, Carrick, and Hoffenmeyer on the back. Face-off will be to the left of Kakinen. Lowry to take the draw for Winnipeg. Peterson wins it. Hoffenmeyer on the blue line across. Carrick back to Hoffenmeyer. Give it to Carrick. Comes along the line. He'll shoot it. Off a stick. Just goes wide. Brown recovers left. Out to Kajula. Let it go. Maybe off the pad of Kakinen. Back along the right wing boards. Hoffenmeyer to the blue line for Carrick. Right wing to Hoffenmeyer. We'll go to Kajula. Off the skate, back to Carrick, winds up, doesn't shoot it, comes out. Here's Kajula's shot, misses short side. Peterson on the left for Brown. To Lane Peterson, left wing corner. To Connor Brown, top of the circle. To the blue line to Carrick. To Peterson, to Brown. Now to Kajula on the left wing. Over to Hoffenmeyer, to Carrick. To Hoffenmeyer. His shot off the arm of Kakinen. Puck comes out of the zone. 5-0 Jets here in the third. Hoffenmeyer gets the puck in to Connor Brown. Cross-ice pass, hits Kupari. He'll turn, send it all the way down. Delia will set it in behind the net. 52 seconds left to go on the penalty to Lambert. Deneen in behind the goal. Deneen to Savoy. Now up the left wing to Hoffman, back to Savoy, on the right side to O'Reilly, to Savoy, through the middle, picked off. Gustafson will wrap it around the left wing and down the ice. Delia will leave it, and Deneen brings it out. 28 seconds to go on the man advantage. On the left wing to Griffith, got it into the Jet zone, over to the right wing. Morrissey around and out. Kyle Connor now pass for Nemestikov. Almost sprung him on a breakaway. It hopped over his stick. It goes behind the Edmonton goal. The right wing, Savoy, and he'll just get it back to Deneen in behind the net. So others try to set things up. In fact, they'll make some changes. The penalty is going to expire. Edmonton will be 0 for 3 with a man advantage. Max Warner through the middle to Derek Ryan. Right wing, in over the line. Hamblin to the right corner. Couldn't get a pass in front of the net. That got slowed up. It'll go to Warner. He'll walk out. He'll shoot it. That goes wide of the net. In from the left point. Kulak. Centering pass. Broken up by Ehlers. Now up to center ice on the left for Lambert. To Ehlers. To slow it up at the neutral zone. At his own blue line. Back up to center. Loops back one more time. Put a Lundmark on the left wing. He'll dump it in. Delia able to stop it behind the net. Goes to Warner in the corner. Now Kulak's got all sorts of pressure on him on the inboard. Scheifele will get it free. Give it to Ehlers for the Jets. Out to Scheifele. Missed him with the return pass. DeYoung will get it out to Philp. Up the right side. Kulak joins the play. The pass to Kulak. Going towards the net. But Pionk had caught up. Sandberg was in there too. And it goes to the left wing in the Jet zone. 5-0 Winnipeg. 8 minutes gone here in the third period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We are here at the Canada Life Center in Winnipeg. In from the right point, Emberson. Behind the goal to Brown. To the point, Hoffenmeyer. We'll get it across the line to Janmark. He'll come down the right wing. Here's Janmark on the right wing board. Back to Emberson on the point. His shot goes wide on the short side. Pinching in, Hoffenmeyer into the slot. The shot by Philp, and he just whistled it wide. It's on the right wing now, Janmark. Going towards the net, into the right corner to Philp. He'll get it out to Brown. His shot off a leg over the left side. Emberson to Hoffenmeyer. One-timer blocked in front of the net. That one hit Connor Brown.
I mean, that just...
Scheifele will bring it in. Now on the right wing to Ford. Shot off the glove of Delia. Puck in the left wing corner. Ford to the blue line for Morrissey. Across to DeMello, to Scheifele, to DeMello. Bad angle. Goes across to Ford. Shot. Save made by Delia. Held on to it as Ford had a pretty good look just off the left wing. We're going to take a break. 10:58 to go here in the third. 5-0. Jets lead the Oilers. Preseason action from Canada Life Center in Winnipeg. It's four dealers. NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Canada Life Center in Winnipeg. 5-0 Jets lead. Preseason action. Face off in the Oilers zone to the right of Colin Delia. And Kapari with the puck for Winnipeg. Morrissey came down the left wing, put it off the outside of the Edmonton goal, comes loose in front, and Delia able to jump on it as Parker Ford was trying to chop at that puck right in front of the Edmonton net. Jets have one here in the third. It was Lambert from Pionk and Miller. Neil Pionk's having a night. He's got a goal and 3 assists. Second period, the Jets scored 3 times. Kyle Connor, Colin Miller, Neil Pionk, Nicholas Ehlers. He scored in the first period. Face off to the right. Delia, puck goes to Kapari. Now to DeMello. Shot. Delia the save. And goes into the left wing corner. Comes across to the right for Morrissey. To the top of the circle. Over to the right point. It's DeMello. A snapshot. Blocked by Deneen. Hoffman will get it off the glass and out. Shots are 34-19 for Winnipeg. On the right wing, Ford will shoot it in. Comes around on the boards on the left side. Savoy can clear it out. Savoy, of course, playing in Winnipeg for the Winnipeg Ice of the Western Hockey League. Before they moved to Wenatchee and then traded to Moose Jaw last year, part of the WHL championship for the Moose Jaw Warriors. Puck along the left wing boards. Niederreiter behind the goal to Kulak. Up the left side, banked it out. Cleared into the Oiler end. Delia quickly out of his net to stop it for Warner. Now over to Kulak. On the left wing to Kajula. Off the left wing boards. One mark. Forced back by Hamblin. Goes in behind the net. Over to the left wing. His partner Miller. Left wing for Niederreiter. Through the middle at center. Left wing now to Lowry into the Edmonton zone. Gets over to the boards on the left side. Anderson Dolan trying to get it free out of the skates of Kulak. And there's a penalty coming up. This could be a holding call. With 9:23 to go here in the third. Niederreiter going to the box for the Jets. 5-0. Jets leading the Oilers. They're going to take a break from the Canada Life Center here in Winnipeg. It is Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. You know what I'm a fan of? Alberta. The wide open spaces, the highways and byways, and a rugged, beautiful terrain that I'm proud to call home. Maybe that's why I'm also a fan of my Ford F-150. It's tough, capable, and smart, which makes it a natural fit for roads like these. So if it's a new truck you're looking for, look no further than the...
It's up 5-0 on the Oilers. 9:23 to go in the third period. Edmonton goes on the power play. Niederreiter to the box. Power play brought to you by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Fourth power play of the evening for Edmonton. Face off the Jet zone. Sandberg off the draw, through the middle, and down the ice. Delia will set it up. Leave it for Carrick. Comes up the right wing. Drops it back to Connor Brown. Brown into the Jet zone. Right side to Hoffenmeyer. Rims on the left. Peterson, top of the circle to Kajula, to the blue line for Carrick. Carrick comes down the left wing. For Peterson, to the blue line to Hoffenmeyer. To the blue line. Give it to Carrick. Now over to Hoffenmeyer on the right side. The right wing corner to Peterson. Out to Kajula. Goes through his skates to the point. Carrick on the left wing. Brown across. The one-timer in this save made by Kakinen as Hoffenmeyer delivered the one-time shot off the right wing. Kakinen able to hold on. 8:38 to go in the third. 5-0 Jets.
Just trying to figure out what the second unit looks like here. O'Reilly, Griffith, Savoy, Hoffman up front, Kulak on defense.
All right.
So Denis not getting a lot of the power play. He started the game on the first unit power play.
Faceoff just comes out.
Yeah, O'Reilly won another one.
Yep. Just got by Kulak, so now he'll start up for Edmonton. We'll go cross ice. Puck to Griffith, now to Hoffman, but he had really no time. Josh Morrissey was right there. Hoffman was in behind his own goal. 53 seconds left to go in the penalty to Niederreiter. Hoffman out to center ice. Pass for Griffith goes through his skates. Delia is going to have to come up and play it. As Lowry's there, he hit Lowry with the puck. He'll go behind the net, wrap it around and score. Short-handed goal for Adam Lowry of the Winnipeg Jets to make it 6-0.
That wasn't good.
No, Lowry was in on the forecheck. Delia went to play it, hit him right in the shin pads, and then he went behind the net, wrapped it around.
Starts when Griffiths loses the puck. Seth Griffith.
11:56 time of the shorthanded goal for Adam Lowry, his 11th year here with the Jets, captain of the team.
Excellent third line center. Gives you size, toughness. Good penalty killer. Though they didn't have a great penalty kill last year.
On the right wing, Griffith will dump it in. That's his penalty coming up. It's going to be a high sticking call. It's going against the Jets. And that penalty kill struggled in the playoffs too for the Jets. Oilers get a 5-on-3 for 26 seconds.
Got to win the face-off on the 5-on-3.
Kapari goes to the box for the high stick.
Now Dineen's going to be out here for the power play. Kajula, Brown, Hoffman. Just taking the face off. Well, maybe Savoy's going to take it. Well, it's going to be your best chance to score in this game.
This is it. You're right. Got to win the draw. Face off to the right of Kakinen. Jula will take the draw. He'll face off against Gustafson. Gustafson wins it. Pionk gets it off the boards and down the ice. Dineen turning it up. Right side to Brown, into the Jet zone. Comes down that right wing, shoots it off the outside of the post, and it's chopped all the way down by Gustafson. Dineen through the middle. It's now 5-on-4. Penalty over to Niederreiter. He's back out. Kajula in on the left. Back to the left wing point. To Dineen across. The one-timer by Hoffman. Poke towards the net. Saved by Kakinen. Mesnikov will bring it up the right side. Come out to center ice. Slow down to Niederreiter. He'll play it into the Oilers zone. The Oilers on their 5th power play. Brought to you by Atco Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Up the end of the Jets end. Rims on the right. O'Reilly for Edmonton. Back to the point to Warner. Down the right side off a stick. Goes to the middle. Lowry can't clear it out. That's kept in by Hoffenmeyer. Goes to the left wing corner. To Mello behind the net to Morrissey. Rips it around the boards on the left wing past Warner and down the ice. Delia will set it in behind the net. Penalty over in 35 seconds. Right wing, Seth Griffith. Through the middle, over the line, to Noah Philp on the left side, to the blue line. Hoffenmeyer to Philp. Out of Griffith, to the blue for Hoffenmeyer. Left wing to Griffith, to Hoffenmeyer. One-time riser off the end glass.
He's going to keep that shot down. He already hit Brown once with a high hard one in this game.
Sandberg on the backhand, just got it out. Hoffenmeyer couldn't get it in deep, so it's Kyle Connor taking his time. Penalty is over. Kapari back out there. Edmonton 0 for 5 on the power play. It's 6-0 Jets. It's 5:40 to go here in the third period. Janmark on the right wing into the Jet zone. On the right wing, stops to the blue line. Emberson across to Dineen. The shot tipped on net. Kakinen made the save. Back to the point, Dineen on the left wing. Across to Emberson. His shot off his stick goes into the right wing corner of the Jets' end. Sent back to the point. Emberson will shoot it off his skate. Goes into the slot. Ryan after it on the left wing boards. Benin to keep it into the middle for Janmark. Right wing for Emberson. He went in behind the net, couldn't get a centering pass. Jets will come the other way. Scheifele, left side to Ford. Into the Oilers zone, to the left wing corner. Benin takes the puck from him. Picked up by Emberson through the middle for Savoy. Savoy into the Jets zone, couple of moves. He's going to go towards the net. The backhand off the crossbar. Nice play by Savoy, just missed going short side upstairs. It hit the bar. Lambert into the Oilers zone. Cross ice to DeMello. Round to Nemesnikov. Lost it behind the Edmonton net.
It was the best sequence all game from an individual play from an Oiler. I mean, Savoy beat 3 players on that play. That's what you're hoping to see if you're an Oiler partisan.
Puck gets to the middle, and it's Ehlers across to Lambert. He just missed it. Would have had a wide open net. DeMello to Morrissey on the left wing point. Brings it all the way across the line. Goes over to the right side. To the right wing corner. For DeMello, out to Lambert. Won't get a shot away. Poked away by Savoy. Puck comes out. Under 4 to go here in the third. 6-0 Jets lead. Ehlers winds it up the right wing. Off the right wing boards to Gustafsson. To Ehlers. Goes to the right corner. Lost the puck. Philp will come out for Edmonton. Philp over center. Dumps it into the Jets zone. Sandberg on the end boards. Hit by Philp. It comes free. Gustafsson. Had it for a moment, goes to the blue line. Hoffenmeyer for Edmonton. His shot scores! Tipped in front of the net. A redirection. As Connor Brown got his stick on it, and the Oilers break the goose egg. They're down 6-1 here in the third period.
Philp involved in creating the turnover in the offensive zone. Poked the puck back to Hoffenmeyer, long-range bomber. And a nice deflection home by Connor Brown. It was interesting that they moved to this trio because they've more than held their own here 5-on-5 in this period.
So Brown with the redirection at 16:32 of the third after the Hoffenmeyer shot. And the Oilers down 6-1 here in the third, but get one by Capo Kakinen. Kari dumps it into the Oiler end. It goes in behind the net. Hoffenmeyer, right wing to Warner. The right wing boards for Hoffman. To O'Reilly, now to Kajula. To O'Reilly, to Kajula, right wing. Looking to the middle. Gustafsson took it away. 2-on-1 here for the Jets. Gustafsson with Kapari. Cross ice pass, and that one went off of Emberson.
Good read by Emberson.
Kajula got it out. Hoffman to Emberson. There's Emberson inside his own blue line. To Denis. Philp also gets the assist. So Hoffenmeyer and Philp with the goal, the assists on the Brown goal. Pass up the right wing, and it is Griffith into the Jet zone. Stops at the hash marks on the right side. Leaves the puck to Hamblin. Now to Emberson down the right wing. For Deneen, fakes the shot, moves to the middle. He's trying to find a lane. Comes over to the left. He'll let it go. Kakinen, the save, snares it out of the air. He holds on to it. 2:03 to go in the third. We're going to take a break. 6-1 Jets lead the Oilers. We're at the Canada Life Center in Winnipeg. We'll be right back. This is Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Chemco is building industry across Canada, and now they're on the lookout for civil and electrical project managers, estimators, and superintendents to join their dedicated team. Why Chemco? Because Chemco cares. They put people first, offering top-tier compensation packages and an unwavering commitment to safety. At Chemco, safety isn't just a priority, it's everybody's business. Ready to be part of a team that truly values you? Visit chemco.com/careers today.
Athletes know that to advance your career, you've got to be part of a winning team. So, what about you? Are you working for a winning team? Well, here's your chance to do just that. Brandt is a strong and stable industry leader with career opportunities across Canada. We have hundreds of positions available right now, from parts, sales, positioning technology, heavy-duty mechanics, and more. Be a part of a winning team. Earn your stripes by joining Brandt today. Find out more at BrandtJobs.com.
Did you know that there are 9 Napa Auto Parts stores serving the greater Edmonton area and have been doing so for more than 50 years? Since Napa first opened in Edmonton, the community has grown and vehicles have changed, but you can always trust Napa Auto Parts to provide you with the expert know-how and the best vehicle parts. And if that isn't enough, every time you visit a Napa Auto Parts store when you present your AMA card, you receive an additional 10% discount on all retail parts and accessories. Visit your local Napa Auto Parts store for more offers and expert know-how. Napa Auto Parts is a proud fan of the Edmonton Oilers.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer here at the Canada Life Center, Winnipeg. 6-1 Jets lead, 2:03 to go here in the third period. Connor Brown, the goal scorer for Edmonton in the third. Face off to the right of Kakinen. Gets to the right wing corner. Lundmark to Lambert for the Jets. For Kupari, he'll get it out. Emberson with it inside his own blue line. Right wing now to Sam O'Reilly. Comes into the Jet zone with Lundmark on him. Took him to the boards. So it's Hamblin coming in there. Loose puck top of the circle. Savoy with it now. Will shoot it. And a save made by Kakinen. As Savoy quickly offering up a shot off the right side. Oilers preseason action at Rogers Place continues Saturday against Seattle, Monday versus Vancouver. The Oil Kings will have their home opener. They opened on the road last weekend, but they will be at home 2 o'clock at Rogers Place Saturday versus Calgary. Face off to the left of Kakinen. Puck comes right in front. Savoy, the chance, the save by Kakinen is Matt Savoy with another opportunity. He's put one off the crossbar here in the third and he's had a few other chances, some really good ones. Face off to the left of Kakinen. Back to the point. Kulak over in front of into the middle for Carrick. His shot does not get through. And the puck cleared out forward, able to roll it into the Oilers zone. Kupari around the left wing. And it comes free to Savoy. He'll go over to O'Reilly. Gets to center ice. He'll dump it off the corner boards. Sandberg up the left wing. Now to Kupari. Still in the Jets' end. Cross to Pion. Now to Gustafsson. Into the Oilers zone on the left wing. Kupari. Back pass. Picked off by Janmark of the Oilers. Last minute here in the third. 6-1 Jets leading Edmonton. Philp out from behind the net. Philp. Makes a little move in the neutral zone now. It's passed to the middle. Off the stick of Niederreiter. Comes back to Philp. He'll give it to Warner. Warner off the boards and out. Going to the Jet zone. DeMello will take it in behind his net. 35 seconds to go here in the third. 6-1 Jets lead. Lambert up the right wing. To DeMello. Offenmeyer. Chop that away. Philp will come into the Jet zone with Brown. Philp waiting, holding on. Now following up to Warner. His shot off a stick. It didn't get through. Niederreiter around the boards and out to Anderson Dolan. Now to Morrissey. He's got it into the Edmonton end. Max Warner has it in the right wing corner. Looks up at the clock. He'll just hold on to it. And this one will come to a close. 6-1 the final. Jets over the Edmonton Oilers. Preseason action. Shots 37-27 in this game, but the Oilers with some opportunity in the third period. Had a little in the first period as well. A much more experienced and NHL savvy lineup over on the Jets side. But Bob, it's about evaluation. We've said that for sure. What did you see here tonight from the Oilers as far as that goes?
Well, we saw a Winnipeg team with 10 of their top 12 scorers back from last season, with 15 regulars expected to be in the lineup.